Okay, so first I'm going to cut some potato in like thick slices to go on the base of the pot. Because I'm using a big pot, I get quite a good bit of potato into the pot. Now they're washed, just gonna wash them again. Okay, I'm using one of my old pots, which I really like this pot. And just put the potatoes going all around. Just like that, a base. Just put some to cover in. And that should do that. Now, okay, so we're going to try in some carrots also. Just cutting the tips off. Start just kind of peeling them in here. You know what, peel it from here, it's more easy for me. Okay, just do all the carrot peeled. Just throw them in there, ready to be washed. Okay, we have 2 little ones left, you might as well use them up. Okay, that's all done. Let me wash them. Okay, they're washed. I only want them in chunky pieces. I don't want them like really cut small. Just whatever chunks. Let's put them back in this container. Bring a pot over. Sprinkle them all here and there. Like that. Let's get some garlic done. I like to use a lot of garlic. I think it's nice. The flavors. Now, some people crush the garlic to get skin off. I just cut the tips and job done. I find this way easier for me and faster, but you can do as you like. Okay, got my garlic done. I normally do more, but I actually ran out, so I'm just gonna cut it like this. Some I leave big and some I cut half because I don't want them too tiny in the thingy, the pot. So just nicely spread them around. I'm like in 3 if they're big, or 2. So because I have just a small bit of garlic, is why I'm just gonna cut them down a bit to spread around. Because normally I just throw the whole lot in as they are without cutting them. Then you see this nice pieces of garlic in the pot. These ones, yeah. Okay. Okay, so just gonna spread the garlic all around like that. Mix it around. Okay, I'm using ribs to put around because it's quite soft and nice. Just spread the meat around here and there. Even though we're stuffing the cabbages with rice and minced meat, but it's nice to have meat in it like this. And you could put some cabbages there and then put meat on top and bits of carrots and that, and then cabbage again. But I'm just going to throw it in here and put the cabbage on top. Okay, so here's my cabbages that we're going to be stuffing and throwing on top of the pot. But first, I've got to get my rice and mix my minced meat together with it. So here's my rice, it's already washed. And I got about 3 pounds of money of minced meat, and I know it's a lot of rice compared to the meat, but it's fine. Put some salt. Just don't be afraid, just put it. Also put a bit of cooking oil, that way it'll help it to stick together. And I bought this Lebanese spice today because I ran out of mine, and I sometimes normally just get 7 spice, but I saw Lebanese 7 spice and I know the spices are nice. So I'm not a person that measures whatever, I just go with it. What I usually do, just a good bit in there, nice. Just mix it around, don't be worried. Now, you can use gloves to mix it, or you could put it in a plastic bag to mix it, but me, I'm just going to use my hands. I don't have gloves and I couldn't be bothered with a plastic bag, and my hands are washed, so. Gloves, it mixes better when you use your hands. But if you're in a restaurant, then yeah, obviously to wear gloves. But this is a family meal, so there's no fear here. See, it gets mixed in really nice. Just squash it up in your fingers like that. Make sure the meat gets spread out through all the rice. Twist it even. Get down deep, get all the rice in. Just mix it in. Lift it up. Spread it around. Yeah, it's coming on nicely. So just kind of scrape that bit off if you want, like that. You can twist it, get all those edges mixed in. Just basically getting it all together, sticky and stuck, not like loose rice running around the bowl. Just put it in, clean off the hands a little bit. Let's go wash and let's start stuffing our cabbages and get cooking. Right, if some are too big, then you just can cut it in half, because we have some big ones there. This one's nice and small. Here, this one we really sometimes just snip away. Me, I don't mind it, but many people don't like it because, I don't know, have no clue, but it's very good for you. Anyway, just get a little fingertip, spread it out like that. Just keep it in with the base, roll. And I normally just cut away the excess. We don't need to fill it out with all the cabbage, and cut the tips nice. That's what I do. Just put it over there. Next. This is big. Could do 2 in that. I'm going to cut it there in between that the main root. And I'm going to turn it this way. It's up to you, however you feel comfortable like. And it's a nice big cabbage leaf, so just gonna spread it out there. Because remember, when they boil, the rice does get big, so make sure you don't like over stuff it, but it's okay like that. I'm not gonna have this. Put that aside, cut this ticky tip off. Put that one over here. And you get the drift, basically. This one, you could do like 2 in there. See, you can do small ones, you can do big ones. Depends on the size of your cabbage leaves, basically. Just roll it around. It's not that hard. And sometimes it's good to just leave the bit hanging out, so when the rice does get bigger and grow, at least it won't fall out. If you cut right there where the rice is, you're going to have the rice coming off. So just leave it hang there. This one's stuck. These ones got holes, but it's okay. You can still manage. Just use your skills. Let's do from this side. Get that bit in there. Just roll it. Cut off that tangy thing. Put there. This is a thick one there. Alright, just cut off around that. Roll it, cut off a bit of the tips, get it there. Let's use this one. Let's cut off that tip. Right, so they're all done, all stuffed, ready to go in the pot. Then you fill the pot with hot water and add some lamb stock. I normally add up to maybe 6 or 8, it depends. Doesn't matter, it's not going to affect it. As long as you don't put added extra salt in the pot. And because I don't have lamb stock, so I'm just going to use chicken stock, which makes no difference. It just gives flavor. So, okay. So just spread them around nicely like this into the pot. Now, some people like to just put it in a bowl and then hot water and give it a good mix till it's melted down. But me, from experience, and I obey my own rules when it comes to cooking, I just put it around here, throw the hot water, because trust me, it just boils away anyway and it will go down, it won't be lumpy. It's what I always do when I cook. It makes no difference, I just mix it around with a bowl first, because especially the boiling time, it will go down, as you will see at the end when it's done. So just spread it around here. Now because it's a big pot, I'm just using like up to, I'm using 6. And then I will taste it on afterwards to see if it needs extra salt or flavor. But it's what I always do, it's what I always use, and it turns out nice and delicious. And then at the end, it's nice to squeeze a bit of lemon over your cabbage, which you will see. So just put the water in there. It's nice and gentle, try not to bust that cabbage open. And then we get another kettle on the boil. Okay, so add in another kettle of water because it's good to make sure these are all covered. And to keep it from jumping up, just put like, I used to have this nice little tray thing that would fit, but I don't have now. I just put that there in the pot, boil it away. This will keep it all steady as it's boiling. And that's it. I will show you at the end what it's like. Okay, so it's on the cooker, boiling away. I put this other lid as well as that one to keep it down, because when it starts boiling, and I don't want the rice to come out. Once it starts boiling, I turn the heat down low, because somehow I lost the lid of this pot, and I like this pot. Please don't bully this pot, I like it. So because I lost the lid, I normally use them. And when you turn the heat down, if you want to cover it, you can just put a tin foil over it. Okay, it's no problem, it's like a lid. Or you can use a tray, which I sometimes do. But I'm going to leave it boil first, then turn the heat down, put that on, leave it cook away. And that's it really. Okay, so the cabbage is boiling away. This is from all the fat of it and stuff and the flavors. So yeah. Okay, there's the cabbage, stuffed cabbage, completed. It goes really nice to squeeze lemon over it. You don't have to eat lemon, but it goes really nice. And be careful of the bones. And that's it. Thank you for watching.